Hey guys, Brandon here from Brando Drum VR, talking about the UltiStock. Today we're talking about the front end grip. When you buy it separately, what do you get and how do you install it? So here I have like a typical model that people buy with either, you can pretend it has no attachment at all or has the forearm brace. It's nice to have both the forearm brace and the front end grip. You can easily buy those together when you check out. Or you can buy the full kit, which gives you all the different size parts as well. Or you can buy it separately. If you play a bit with the forearm brace and come back and you buy the front end grip, here's what you'll get. The front end grip, the front gear for it to attach to, and I'm also including the pistol paddle from the Breachers Edition with every purchase. I'm just not even charging extra for it. It's such a simple thing. Figure why not spread the love? So I've been doing that for a little while. And if you want one, hit me up. I'll give you a sweet deal if you started buying that before I had that available. All right, so what do you do to install it? Pretty simple. You detach this. And I'm just gonna do it quick and dirty for the sake of time and for the sake of not having to edit a whole video. You find these little coin slots. I always make sure these are clear, even if you buy it with just the forearm brace. If you find out for whatever reason that this next piece doesn't work, let me know. I'll send you a new grip with the nuts installed. But you pop these in, and sometimes you do need to kind of shove them in there, make sure that they're all the way in. The back of a screwdriver works just fine. And you can go and look and make sure that they line up. And then you go to install this. Pretty straightforward, I would say. 2 holes, 2 screws. What more can you ask for? And you just screw it all the way in. It is strong enough. I've tested this extensively. I've only had one customer ever complain of the gear coming loose. And like having the screws bend, and turns out they didn't have it all the way tight. You got to do is tighten it. Now, depending on when you bought your stuff, it might require different gear. I might just send you a whole new grip. So I often ask, what did you buy? Send me a picture of your grip just to make sure I'm sending you the right gear. But there you go. They all work exactly like that. They will cut out for your pinky so that doesn't interfere. Lots of room there. And then you just put in the screw across here. And you can find your angle, right? So as you tilt the grip forward or back, you might want to tilt this forward or back. The gears are nice and tight when they first come out of the printer. Don't worry about them wearing out. They won't. Unless you're constantly moving them. But you find your position and you tighten this down. I'm making this look really clumsy, but it's super simple. And there you go. So, comes bottomed out. You can adjust this to be quite long and go out quite a long ways. And you have this SMG grip, which not everybody uses, but pretty easy to have sitting right here. And that way you have, for more of an immersive simulation feel, a closer place to grab and a further away place to grab. Those adjustments are pretty easy to make. I don't think I need to include them in the video, but there you go. Now you have a front end grip installed. Let's install the pistol paddle. Also remarkably straightforward. But I like to document it for your viewing pleasure. So you pop this sucker in, and you can play around with the angle just like everything else on here. But you pop that bolt on, and then, hey, how do you like this? When you come in with your offhand, how do you like the grip? Position this as you want, and then just simply snug down. And there you go. Now you have a rock solid controller. Now some tips, or excuse me, gun stock, whatever you want to call this thing. So some quick tips. There are some games like Breachers it likes to have things aligned in a particular way. And this is how I came about my Breachers edition, was making sure that everything would line up exactly like how they seem to force you to hold the guns in the game. There's very limited adjustments there, just forward and back tilt. So again, the gears are very strong when it comes off the printer. So that's a Breachers edition configuration there, essentially. On a standard version, like one or two or maybe three notches out in terms of length, and then lined up to where this is basically right in line with that front grip, if not slightly to the left, or in your case the right, if you're right-handed, just a little bit off. And that allows you, for all the SMGs and all the rifles that they offer in Breachers, to have it feel exactly like how you're holding it in the game. It's quite nice and satisfying to just literally feel while you're looking at the guns in the game. Just literally feel, and it feels like you're actually holding those weapons. And of course, having the pistol paddle helps as well. So now you've made a Breachers edition if you wanted to go that far. But yeah, the upgrade pack for the front grip, that's how you install it, and some other tips on how to align things. But cheers, enjoy. Thanks for watching.